Record right now. Thank you for reminding me. Um, all right, so I'm here. We have this. So we built the wall, got the pig head. Let's click on it's like RBD fractured objects. Okay. So we have this. Now if we press play, everything falls through. All right. So what happened is this, right? This thing is now activated as gravity. It's um it's an object that is ready for dynamics, right? So what we can do is this. So just to show you what happened is this, right? So right now so we have our polybevel. So this is everything that we did. And what Houdini did is added this rest node that just keeps the position. Don't worry about it, right? What it means exactly. It's just keeping the position of the textures and everything else. And then we have something called setup packed primitives. And this right here makes this geometry, I guess it prepares the pieces. We don't have this in pieces yet, but it prepares them for to be used in a dynamic context. So I think I just have to really just show you how it works when I go into the other node. And then there's this one right here that says, all right, we're going to send this into this right here. Now, what this is called is a DOP network. So it's called dynamic operators. So just so you know, this right here, it says CH, it means chop, right? So it means channel operators. This is like um uh, this is like animation, like how to explain it? It's trying to think of a good way to explain that. Uh yeah, you know what? Let me just move on. So we have our out, which is our rendering, object, which are objects, and materials, images, which are the images that are written, like the renders, and then we have this right here. So anyway, this is called chops. These right here, when it is in DOP networks, dynamic operators, and then there's SOPs, which are surface operators, which are what you see when you like use these right here for modeling. Let's see, it doesn't actually say SOPs. But well, anyway, that's what this one means right here. Dynamic operator. When you see dot network, it means that there's something that is ready for dynamics, so it has like gravity and forces and things like that involved. So let's go inside, right? And actually, I'm not 100% sure because you all are using a newer version, so it might look a little bit different than this. If it does, let me know. But so let's just look at what this is doing, right? This right here says wall object, right? So this right here is pulling in this object. If you see right here where it says SOP path, if I click on this, it's going to yeah, that packed primitive that was the last node over here. So if I go to wall object, this right here is like basically sending what this is, which is the wall, to this right here. This right here is our rigid body solver. So this controls like how our object behaves dynamically. And what I mean is like with forces and like I can put wind in here and a whole lot of other things. I think I just might as well just go through. Um, yeah, I'll do it like this. All right, so this merge doesn't mean anything, but if we wanted to put like a ground plane or something under this for our floor to collide with, we can do that. And that's what I'm going to do right now. So if I right click and I type in what is this? Ground plane. GR. All right. So I just typed in ground plane. If I click on this, it comes with this right here. Now what this is this is like an infinite plane, right? So it goes on forever. You know, they just like stylized it like this. So down here, this doesn't mean anything. This isn't like a hill or anything like this. It's all like one just long flat grid from this top part that stretches on forever. Now I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna connect it to this so that now this is merged into this chain. The only thing is when we click on this right here, this it's kind of going over here, which isn't correct. We want it to be this first and then this. So I'll select this merge node and hit this arrow right here to kind of move those streams like that. Or, you know, if we really want to do it, we can just connect this one first and then connect this one second. And then there we go. So if I click on this, let's see what we have now. So I'm viewing this within the dot network, or I can go outside of here. Now, what you'll notice is that the ground plane is gone because we can only really view it in this network. So if I press play, it didn't do anything. But if I, let me do this. If I take this ground plane and I lower it, now I press play. Nope, it's not doing it. What's happening? Okay. I think I just had this one on. So I have the display flag on right here. So I don't know if you all saw it, but if I press play, it kind of like drops and wiggles, right? This last node right here is gravity, right? So gravity is always at a set at negative 9.8, right? Um, so this kind of works like this. If this guy had like a can of soda in his hand, and we had done the same thing with this wall object, but we did it with like a can of soda, you know what? Might as well do that. Let's do that. So I'll go over here. You know what I'll do? I'll copy this wall object and I'll name it can, right? I'll go in here. Instead of having this be in a box and all this, I'll delete this and I'll do cylinder. Nope. Um, what is it? No, it's called tube. That's what's called in Houdini, tube. So if I take this right here and let's make this like soda can sized. Why is it not doing what I want it to do? All right, so let's scale it in, scale it out, put it like this. T, scale it up. We kind of put it like it's about as high as him. And let's give it end caps. And then let's also make it a polygon. All right. Now select this and we'll just attach it to a rest. The same setup pack primitives and this right here. All right. So this is wall object still, but I just named it the can object 2. So let's just type in this name, CAN object 2. All right. It's giving us a warning. I don't know what the warning is. Now if we go here, And this right here is our wall, right? So let's Alt left click. Let's name this can. And we'll connect this here. Now with our can, let's just go find our can. So click on this. Let's go to our can object. Actually, first, let's do this. If we click on this, right, we can see which one it's going to. It's going up to the setup pack prims under the wall object. So if I select this, do it again. I go to the can object and click on setup pack prims and accept. So now this is now dynamic, right? Now if I press play, now it's going kind of fast. That's because it's playing every frame. But if I click on this right here, which says real time toggle, so click backwards, click on this. Now I press play. See what's happening. So what it's doing is playing 24 seconds, like it's really 24 seconds. I mean, like it's a real second. Sometimes this can be slow depending on how many objects are in here, but yeah, this is how it works. So I've less than a minute. Oh wait, let me do this.